All right, so it's finally starting to feel like winter. Only took about a month and a half after the start of typical meteorological winter. And like all storms, there's always some overperformers and some underachievers. And we're going to talk about kind of what happened over the past 12 hours that led to some spots doing better and some spots doing a little bit worse. But we still have some more snow on the way. Winter storm warning in effect still from anywhere from Herkimer down through Litchfield County, down in that area. They've done very well with this storm. Notice it's a winter weather advisory, though, through Rensselaer, Washington, and western Rutland County. That's because there was more of a shadowing effect, which I kind of hinted at yesterday that could happen. And because of that, snow totals are likely going to be the lowest in these areas. Now, let's take a look at the updated totals, just fresh off the press, came out. Updated these at 9:50 this morning, so you could see where the winners were. It was Olive Bridge. I have the printout right here. Olive Bridge got 14 inches in Ulster County, I believe. Ulster County, Olive Bridge 14. Marbletown 12. Phoenicia had 7. Also in Ulster County, as is Marbletown. Ancrumdale in Columbia, it was 6.6. Dellinson 6 in western Schenectady. And Beckett, Massachusetts, 1,200 feet, 6 inches. Just reading off some other totals, as you could probably see in the capital region, totals seem a little bit low. Clifton Park, 3.25, Galway, 3.6, Saratoga, 3.7. Again, some of these totals were just put in over the past hour, but snowfall rates have really picked up. So this might be underdoing it a little bit throughout the capital region. Scotia, 3.5, Glenville, 3. So you get the idea that so far it's been, say, a 3 to 5 inch snowfall throughout the capital region. By the way, just wanted to mention, good opportunity. If you wanted to scan this QR code, we could use all the spotters we can. There can never be enough eyeballs on the weather. If you'd like to join, again, scan this QR code and you could submit not only your temperature data, but also precipitation. And for events like this, it is super helpful for us trying to figure out where the highest and lowest totals are. And this event was a tricky one. Essentially what happened was low pressure went a little bit further south of where it was anticipated. The camera's blocking it right here, so let's see if we could move this away. I don't know if we can move that away, but low pressure right over where the shot of me is was a little bit further south and east than expected, so as a result the best banding stayed a little bit south of where it was anticipated, just sitting over Ulster and Dutchess County overnight back towards Litchfield County, southern Berkshire County, and to a lesser extent Columbia and Greene. That's why I think the highest totals generally are going to be up there. Obviously there was some elevation enhancement throughout the Adirondacks as well as the mountains of western New England, which enhanced the snowfall totals there. But low pressure, upper level energy is continuing to swing on through, so this is leading to the uptick in the snowfall rates across the area and leading to scenes like this. When I got in to work in Niskayuna, the roads were mainly clear. Snow wasn't really falling down at a steady rate, but it has really picked up over the last few hours. So places like Schenectady, I mean, we saw 2 to 4 inches. They could easily double the amount that they've already seen over the next several hours as rates stay on the high side. So as we take a look at what's going on, we'll take a tour across the area, go from south to north. It's Ulster, Dutchess, which made out like bandits over the past 12 hours with the snow. They're continuing to see bands of it, but a little bit more broken up down there. Notice the darker blue colors. That's where the snowfall rate's a little bit steadier. Now we move closer towards the capital region. Columbia, Greene County, waves of the steadier snow not too far away from Coxsackie, Chatham, Schodack. You're seeing the snow right now. We'll pivot off towards the east. Pittsfield, Lee, seeing some embedded, steadier pockets. So in some cases, snowfall rates could be half an inch to even up to an inch an hour still with some of these bands of snow. And then right through the capital region, just to the north of it in Saratoga, seeing some periods of steady snow, not too far away from Corinth, Gloversville, Amsterdam, seeing the snow. And then Schenectady, we just saw that live camera there in downtown Schenectady, State Street covered with the snow. Back towards Schoharie County, also seeing the periods of steadier to even moderate bursts of snow. So this will continue over the next several hours. Even some of the spots that didn't really do too well with this storm, Washington, Rensselaer County, can tack on an additional couple inches of snow, but watch by this afternoon, the snowfall rates really pull back. That energy pulls off towards the east. Drier air starts to wrap around. So still a few additional snow showers are expected, but especially by this evening, we should be in much better shape, besides maybe off towards the east over western New England. Some upsloping snow showers can tack on a little bit more snow through around 11:30 midnight. And then finally tomorrow morning, we should wake up to a mix of sun and clouds, and the sun will be a nice sight to see. Temperatures getting up to between 35 and 40 during the day tomorrow. So here's additional snowfall of what's expected. This goes through tomorrow morning, but a lot of this will fall just over the next several hours. So you could tack on, I'd say, an additional 1 to 3 if you're east of or west of the capital region. Maybe it's an additional 2 to 5 off towards the east. Again, there can still be some elevation enhancement, so there could be some spots down through Ulster and Dutchess County that get maybe 16, locally 17, 18 inches out of this storm, whereas I think the capital region, we're going to probably come up into that 4 to 6, maybe even 7-inch range before it's all said and done. If you're traveling today, again, as I mentioned, the snow is going to remain steady, moderate to even an occasional heavier burst through around noon. Then once that energy pulls away, we should be in better shape. So travel plans by the afternoon and especially this evening should be in much better shape. And especially the fact that it's a light, fluffy snow, so relatively easy to remove. Now, right on its heels, we've been talking about this storm. This is really going to be a mess Tuesday into Wednesday. Notice initially, Tuesday, later afternoon, some snow and wintry mix on the onset, but this storm is taking a western track. So it's a warm storm for us, which means rain, and also we're going to see very gusty winds. But Tuesday night, late into Wednesday, this rain could really be coming down. Maybe it's 1 to 2 inches of it. On top of all this snow that we've been seeing, and temperatures around this time are going to be near 50 degrees. Snow's going to be melting in a hurry. Heavy rain is going to be falling, really gusty winds. So the concern could be damaging wind gusts, as well as widespread flooding, especially off towards the south, and that's why the Storm Prediction Center has already put out this enhanced flooding threat, especially through the lower to mid-Hudson Valley, but I think the entire area is going to have to be concerned about the threat of flooding, with temperatures getting way above freezing across the area. So everyone's basically going to be going over to rain with this event. Short-term forecast will finish out this storm. This afternoon, upper 20s to low to mid-30s. That snow will be tapering, becoming more off and on in nature. Tonight, upper teens to low to mid-20s, snow diminishing early, clearer and drier late. And then for the day tomorrow, it is 35 to 40 degrees, sun and clouds. A touch breezy outside. That sun will be nice, and enjoy it because it's short-lived. Clouds are already on the increase tomorrow night. A cold night, upper teens to low 20s. The cold air mass in place will cause the next storm to start out as some wintry mix or snow on Tuesday, but it's a quick transition to rain, a gusty wind-swept 1 to 2 inches of it late Tuesday night into Wednesday. That high of 52 on Wednesday probably happens right after midnight. Throughout the day on the backside of the storm, we're dropping back down into the 40s. Thursday, Friday look mainly dry. Maybe there's a minor rain or snow shower late Thursday night into Friday. And then how about another storm Saturday into Sunday? Early look right now, but that one looks like maybe snow going over to rain. But let's take it one storm at a time. We'll finish out this one, and then much more details to come with that Tuesday into Wednesday storm. Again, more updates to come on CBS 6, both on air and online. Thanks for tuning in. And online.